Jannik, first of all, welcome to Halle. Fair to say your clay court swing went as long as it possibly could. It was an extraordinary final against Carlos, obviously tinged with disappointment for you. How have you recovered? What have you done to recover and recharge since then?
Yes, it was for sure a tough loss. No? Thinking back, I still think about this couple of points. And it won't stop here, I know that, but in the other way I am happy to be here. I'm happy to start a new tournament. I think this helps me to get again into this match rhythm, and then let's see how I'm gonna react. But you can see the negative side, but you can see also the positive side. And I've never played tennis on clay like this. I went to Rome, I made final there. I played in Paris, I made final of a Grand Slam. So amazing, and the level I have played, or we have played, me and Carlos, was extremely high. So I was happy to be part of this, and yeah, after that match, I went home to my parents' place, connecting again with some friends, playing table tennis. Making barbecue with my family and friends, very easy stuff, very easy going things, but that's exactly what I needed now, because we live in a world where it's very chaotic at times, and so sometimes I like to go back to that place and just don't think about anything else. And I have great people around me, and I feel very comfortable with them, and they just help me. So it's that for me is much more important. And of course, being a good tennis player, that's what I always dreamed of, and that's the position where I am in. But outside there is a beautiful life too, so very happy.
On the court, how important do you think you and Carlos are to each other at the moment? You've shared the last 6 Grand Slams. Just in terms of your motivation and also the tennis that you're bringing out of each other, you just seem to have such an important relationship right now.
Well, at the end of the day, we are rivals, and but we still have a great relationship, and we saw this in the past, that you can be rivals but also friends, and I think this is what we try to do. And there is now, in the last 6 majors was me and Carlos, but things can change very quickly. The new generation is coming in. There's still Sasha playing incredible tennis with all the others. I believe Daniil will come back again strong, and everyone else. So things can change quickly in the sport. So, but in the other way, me and Carlos, I practice to understand what's working with certain players and what's not. I believe in Paris I was very close, and not only results-wise, but the level was there, and showing that level on clay, I hope it's gonna give me then the confidence to keep going. Then on hard court after, grass is different, so. But in the other way, yeah, I think we are important, but as important than any other players, because there are great athletes there, and everyone tries the best. So I don't think only 2 players make the difference. There is the whole 128 players in a Grand Slam who make this sport very, very tough. But I think me and Carlos, we're happy to be in the position where we are in.
You mentioned grass and how different it is. You're here as the Halle defending champion, so you've won on grass, you have success on grass. How do you feel about grass at this stage in your career?
Yeah, for sure it's the less played surface that I ever played in. I haven't played many matches, even though if last year I had a great grass court season. I'm coming here, playing some great tennis there in London. Yeah, I think it's a confidence. When you're in confidence, you play good. If you are not in confidence, you struggle a little bit more. So the first matches, they are very, very important, especially the first one. You never know what to expect. It depends who you got as your opponent, and in base of that, you try to arrange yourself on court. But It's this, yeah, toxic. I always call it toxic relationship. No regrets, because things can go so well and then at some point so bad. You know, you never know. So it's very important to have this friendship with the grass, and I think I've learned it last year, and this year hopefully I can do it even better. So let's see what's coming.
Hit some outrageous winners last year, didn't you? Here.
There was, I do remember a couple of amazing shots, especially the first one with. That actually kept me going to then win the tournament, because on an, as I said, first round match against Talon here, incredible server, break point, you know, in the second set, and yeah, I just saw the ball and I don't know what I was thinking, just, you know, jump and see what's coming. But yeah, again, this is a special tournament for me.
You say it's a special tournament. There's a picture of you, very young, standing in front of a Roger Federer sign. I think you must have been 19 maybe, your first Halle. Roger chose this as obviously a more low-key preparation for Wimbledon, and it worked for him obviously as world #1 many times. Does it hold that same kind of quiet appeal for you?
Yeah, I think this tournament is different than Queens, no? Because in Queens you are in London already. I like to don't go to London too early. I tried also that, but you stay there so long, and then for me it's good that I change places at times, and this is a very, I would not say low key, but it's different, you know, because for me as where I am from, you know, maybe my dad is coming, you know, if something happens he comes by car, we are quite close, and there's some great atmosphere, and they just would like to see some good tennis. They had the best they could get with Roger, that's for sure, but we try to make this event also special, and that's exactly why people love to come here now. So happy to be here, I'm happy to be part of this tournament, and as I always say, it's hopefully a high quality event, which I'm quite sure it's going to be.
Good luck this week.
Thank you.